Alright, I'm gonna make a quick video. Kinda excited about this. Gonna give a shot at making some worm castings. I got some red wiggler worms, and they're supposed to be composting worms. And so here's what I'm doing. I got my I don't even know how you say this. Spangunum. Apparently you want to use that kind. Peat moss. I just got, this is an 8-quart bag. It wasn't that expensive. I don't even remember what I paid for. It was like $5 or under that. And then I got this tote. It was about $5 for that thing. And it was actually clear, and I spray painted it with some plastic white paint. And then I put that peat moss in there. I just took one bag, and then I poured about a half gallon of distilled water in there. Actually, I don't use distilled water. Distilled water is not as good as people think it is. I use spring water, and I'll make a video. If people ask me why I don't like distilled water, I'll let you know. Put a comment below. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Anyhow, so then this is just cornmeal. Sprinkled some cornmeal on that. But I put about a half gallon of spring water in there and massage it up. They say you want to be able to squeeze it and just have a few drops of water coming out. In other words, you want your peat moss moist, but not saturated. So that's what I achieved as far as being able to squeeze a drop out or anything, though. It's nice and moist, but it's not overly wet. And then I sprinkled some cornmeal on there. I just got some of this stuff right here. Sorry about that. Yellow cornmeal. This is, I don't know, $2 at Walmart. Sprinkled some of that on there, and then I just misted it down with some water to make it damp. And then for my lid, I just cut a round hole in there because I want oxygen in there. And I just use, this is what I do. I get one of these things. If I pull this off, it's a sharp blade bit. This is the center of it. You put this in your drill, and it's great for cutting holes. And you just adjust the lengths of it with an Allen wrench. Great for plastic lid cutting. So that's how I cut out the hole in there. And then, so now I'm going to get the worms, and I'll show you that in just a second. Just wanted to show you this box real quick. It's kind of funny. I got 2 boxes in the mail today. One a little brown box. It looked like it should have got smashed, but it didn't. And the one that says live perishable on it, it's all smashed up. So hopefully the worms are okay. You think the post office would take better care of it, and maybe it'd be better if they use a little bit stronger box, but that's too bad. Anyways, I think the worms would probably be okay in there. Just thought I'd show you that. So I cut it open, figured to show you kind of what it looks like. Oh, there's a worm right on top. They threw some kind of instructions in here. There's a bag. Oh, they're probably in this bag here. Yep, it's got a little tie thing. So that's kind of cool. This is not rocket science. I'm just going to untie this, and just dump this bag in my worm bin there. And so it's not rocket science. I'm not going to show you that. Plus, this camera's pretty shaky, and I only got one hand. So the next scene you'll see is probably me this after I put it in the worm bin. Okay, I just dumped that bag in there, and hopefully you're not squeamish on worms, because here we go. They just got a bunch of worms. So that's it. I'm just gonna kind of take my hand and kind of scatter them around, and they're already kind of moving around. It's not too bright in this room, so they don't seem to be minding the light too much. So I'll just put on my lid there. I might glue on a little patch there, but I don't think they're gonna claw through that hole. We'll see. I'll probably just put a towel in there. Anyhow, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm just going to spread it out. Cat's pretty interested in what's going on. And I might moisten this dirt down. It's kind of dry. They said they'd bring it in dry dirt. So, actually, maybe I won't, because that'll make the worms probably want to go into my dirt, because my dirt should be nice and moist for them. Anyways, and they should enjoy that cornmeal I put in there for them. Anyways, I hope you like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you subscribe, you'll see more videos as they come out, and thank you for watching. Alright, figure I'd make one last touch up there. All I did was put a paper plate and cut it out a little bit bigger in the hole, and then I sprayed some upholstery adhesive around the edge of that, and then cut out. This is a really thin shirt, scrap shirt I had laying around, and then I just spread that on there, and so now the hole can vent, but hopefully nobody can crawl out of there, and I think that'll work out good. And then when it gets dried, I'll just trim it up, make it look a little nicer. But so that's it. Thought I'd just put that last little tidbit in there in case you're wondering what I did with that big hole in the middle.